Hi there, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are going to show you the setting up process and the construction from foundation to DPC of this 5-bedroom duplex. There have been a lot of questions around the labor cost of these projects. So today we'll be dedicated to showing you the total cost of labor and supervision from foundation to DPC of a 5-bedroom duplex in current day Nigeria. Stay tuned as we carry you along. So our setting up process starts from taking a clue from the property lines. Here we make sure the building is parallel to one side of the fence. Then we took our measurement from the point, the end point of the fence, to the place we had the building start. And then we square the building space plus the profile space, making sure that the space we are bringing out from the plot is square and of course can contain the building as well as our profile board. This helps us to position the building well and of course ensure that from the beginning we take care of all the 4 corners of the building, making sure they are perfectly squared. When the 4 corners of the building have been gotten, the next is to put on the profile boards, which is the 2x2, then of course strengthen it. Then we mark out the spaces of the building on the profile board using 2 and 3 inches nails. After which we tie the ropes, then mark out the foundation space on the floor with either sharp sand or of course using shovels to make an impression on the floor, preparing it for the excavation, as you can see here. After the marking has been completed and all the lines of the walls in the building have been brought out, perfectly marked on the floor, then the excavation begins. Soon after the excavation is completed, the casting of the foundation footings and the column base as well as mounting the columns begins. This is actually a very critical stage in every construction project because the foundation, of course, determines the strength of the building. After the casting is done, the block work from foundation to DPC starts almost immediately to enable us meet our set target for this particular milestone. So one tricky thing here is to determine the height of the foundation. Now to do this, you have to take a clue from the major road. For this particular site, the road had already been tiled, which is a plus. It's easy to determine. Now you have to make sure that your foundation, your DPC level is like 1 or 2 blocks above the road. And this makes sure that whatever thing you're going to do by the end of the day, the water from inside the compound flows towards the road. Being that the DPC has been done already, we took a clue from there and made sure that we had 2 blocks above the road. And that gave us like 7 blocks to DPC. You can imagine how high it is. And of course, we had to chain the top before the filling started.
They see. 9.
Owing to the fact that the depth was much, this took so much filling sand to be able to come to the height where after watering, we got the level we call our DPC. Because of the nature of the land, we had to lay a nylon, that is a waterproof membrane, damp-proof membrane, to ensure that water does not permeate from under the ground into the building or onto the blocks that are standing vertically on the building after the building is done. So to do this construction from foundation to DPC took about 220 bags of cement, 5 trips of sand, 60 tons of chippings, 36 lengths of 16 mm rods, 40 lengths of 12 mm rods, 40 lengths of 8 mm rods, then 20 kg of binding wire. This included the work done both the starter bars, the extension pillars, the starter bars and the baskets, then the chaining of the work up to the point. Then the blocks used were just 2,700 blocks. Then the filling sand, that's what took so much. We had to do 30 trips of filling sand. Then the nylon and the boards we used for boarding the DPC. Then the cost of labor was as follows. Excavation was about 240,000 naira. Carpentry work, everything done there was about 150,000. Iron bending work was about 150,000. Then the casting, both for the DPC and for the columns and for the chaining, as well as the foundation, was about 360,000. The filling that was done there was about 150,000. The rammering and supervision, and by the end of the day, the labor took about 1.8 million naira to achieve this project from foundation to DPC. Thank you for being with us this far, and see you in our next one.